Greetings, dear friends, and welcome back to Mercia. Ceolwulf has just finished eating some lone Vikings he found hiding in Manchester. Please don't eat the whole population of Manchester, Ceolwulf. So, quick update. Our beloved son, Wilfrith, defeated some East Anglia Vikings, winning a stunning victory on the field, killing the enemy commander and most of his men. Nicely done, my friend. Our brother Snellhelm captured the Viking town east of Mercia, so we now own that. Nicely done. And Vikings continue to try capturing Manchester back from Ceolwulf. Good luck with that one, sir. Anyway, let's continue. So guys, first thing we need to be doing is we've just conquered this lovely place here. All seems to be going pretty well there. First thing we need to do is, of course, get our food situation sorted, as they've got -30 food and they're all over there starving. So we best get that sorted for them. All seems to be going pretty well there. We have noticed that these sneaky Vikings here, they're going to try and come all the way down here and start laying siege and capturing things over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to slowly make our way over there, capturing one of their places on the way. So absolutely wonderful, well done Snellhelm. And hopefully we should be able to cut across here and capture, get these guys just before they make it over to one of our settlements. So that is all great. Let us... we cannot... Okay, that has been absolutely destroyed. That is nothing to do with us, sir. Okay, absolutely wonderful. And what we're going to do is we are going to hire another general. We're going to hire Healthwine here. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Healthwine. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to give him any troops because we simply can't afford some. Sorry, sir, you are going to have to do this solo. And we're going to pop around and we're going to capture the rest of these territories. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he's not going to get jumped and killed. So that is all good. We've got our good Prince Wilfrith here. Now, we would like to move him further up here to come and help. However, we are aware that the East Angles are on the move and are coming towards Mercia, which we don't like the sound of. So we're going to keep our good friend Wilfrith here, just there, just in case he's actually needed, and he probably will be needed. Now, it is very tempting to come down here and start capturing things. However, we don't want to expand our borders too much. So, all good there. What else have we got? Well, let's have a quick look. Of course, we have the Vikings in Manchester again. Yes, these guys will not give up. They desperately want their little town back. However, if you come back through the Gate of Death, you will meet the same fate as your friends over there. So, what else do we have? Well, we've had somebody declare friendship with us. These are the Irish over here. That is all wonderful. We accepted your friendship because, why not? It's always nice to have friends. Yes. What else? Well, we got some successful propaganda. Yes, Ceolwulf has basically been going around telling everybody how wonderful he is, and he promises not to eat you while you sleep. With this being said, everybody is really grateful, and everybody across the land is content and happy that Ceolwulf will not eat them. So absolutely wonderful. Well done, Ceolwulf. You are a man of the people. So absolutely wonderful. All seems to be good there. We don't have anything else that we can do right now. We have not really got any gold which we can spare. So what we're going to do is we are going to end our turn, and hopefully these guys should head towards the Gate of Death again. Yes, please head towards the Gate of Death. You know you want to, sir. And as expected, they have decided to try and push in on the settlement. Now, this is all absolutely great because, as you can see, we completely outnumber them and our forces are much stronger than them. So let's see how we get on with this one. This should be a romper stomp. Right, guys, so here we are. As you can see, we have our bowmen set up nicely on the walls. It is raining, so we are unable to light our arrows. And as you can see, the Vikings have decided to bring 3 siege engines this time rather than 2, and we absolutely annihilate them. So that is, well, we're not stopping them from getting on the walls, of course not. So, however, what we do have is we have some Earl Thanes as well as some long axes on the side here to try and stop them from getting into the town, as well as on the other side as well. We also have the Gate of Death. This is all prepared. As you can see, we are setting our men up here to hopefully try and get onto the walls to stop them the moment they get off the siege towers. And it's the same over here as well. Although we are going to move our Earl Thanes just to get behind, because they have pushed both siege towers to one area. So that is something to be worried about. Now our archers are currently aiming at their archers over here, but we are getting absolutely romper stomped by their archers, which is a damn shame. So we will be keeping fire, but we will be pushing our archers back shortly. These guys are moving back already as the siege tower is moving towards their position. Now the battering ram is getting into place as well, and here we go. We have the first bit of combat. The infantry are off the siege towers. Let's see if we can hold them off. You just took a javelin in the side of the rib there, my friend. That looks extremely painful. So hopefully we can. Oh man, they are really throwing the javelins over here. That is absolutely horrible. So we are pushing our Earl Thanes over there. They are heavily armoured and should be able to withstand the javelins, as well as hold these guys off as best we can. We also have our long axes. They are coming into the battle as well. Push everything in, stop them on this wall here. That could be a major problem. And we have the gates are open. Shield wall up, men, as quickly as possible. Absolutely wonderful. We have now, this siege tower should not be too much problem. These guys are just spearmen and they have not got much armour at all. We are sending our Earl Thanes over there to make sure that this side, this flank, is well protected. Now they are capturing our walls, as you can see here. If they do capture them, then our towers, our watchtowers will fall, which will be a damn shame. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to stop them capturing that. However, it is what it is, I'm afraid. It does look like that is going to be the case. However, we are doing well here, guys. We are holding them off, and down go the watchtowers. Damn shame. So we have our reserves here as well. We have, of course, our champion here, and we have our Royal Thanes. These guys are extremely powerful infantry units, and they are ready to go. So there we go, hopefully, fingers crossed. Now we are charging our long axes over here. It's probably a little bit overkill. However, they have just decided to push some Northumbrian spears. I believe these are the Northumbrian spears. They're Thanes, so this is a major problem, hence why we have the long axes just in preparation. Now all seems to be going reasonably well in the middle, the centre. However, they could push through. What we're going to do is we're going to push, of course, Ceolwulf into the battle, and we're going to send our Royal Thanes over to the right flank, as this is starting to get a little bit worrisome there. Look at that, they really are pushing. However, these guys don't really have armour and they are up against Thanes. You, my friend, you don't want to be sleeping on the job. Yes, very good. So here come our Royal Thanes. Here they are. Now we're just going to set them back. There's no need to push them in yet. We'll just wait to see how... Whoa. So all is going extremely well there. The other flank here seems to be holding extremely well. These guys are completely outnumbered here. And we're going to have a look in the centre. Don't forget we have some axemen here as well in reserves, just in case. I don't think we're going to need it. The centre, they are not getting through there easily. As you can see, our king here is sat there waiting to eat whoever tries to get past the front gate. So that is absolutely wonderful. Their cavalry are really trying to cause mayhem here. Now, what we have here is we have our own cavalry which have snuck around the rear and are currently charging their archers. So this is a surprise attack from our own cavalry here. Absolutely outstanding work, boys. You will make short work of the archers, I'm sure of it. Absolutely outstanding. Let's get back to the main battle here. It does look like all our flanks are holding very successful. Their left flank here, they only have the Thanes left, and those guys are really clinging on to life. We have moved our long axes and are currently pushing them up to try and help with the right flank here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these guys can do some damage. They do have a big opening here, and in they go. Charge, men. Yes, excellent. This should crumble this part of the flank there. Absolutely outstanding. Well done. Our Royal Thanes are in there as well, as you can see. So outstanding work. That's right, man. You run for your life. However, you won't get too far, as our cavalry are currently on the way back after defeating the archers, and they will get anybody who tries to escape. You guys, there will be no escape for you Vikings. There is no way out. We are recapturing the wall, which is absolutely excellent. The centre is completely ours. They are not getting through. And the flank has folded. They're trying to escape. Good luck, boys. You will not get through there. And their other flank has folded. This is a complete and utter stunning victory from Ceolwulf. We're going to let Ceolwulf go around and eat whoever remains. Good luck and well done to Mercia. Another outstanding victory, guys. That's right, guys. They have 23 men left. That is a damn shame on you, sir. You should have known better. And they did not take the Gate of Death. So maybe if you had have taken the Gate of Death, you wouldn't have lost pretty much every single man you... That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 23 men left. Yes, 23 men left, sir. If you had have taken the Gate of Death, maybe you would have more men left. Out of 1,000, well, just over 1,000 men, you have 23 left. Absolutely excellent. Ceolwulf, I'm pretty sure, ate a few of the dead bodies as well. Yes, kill them all. There will be no survivors. Absolutely wonderful. They are pushing in again. They never learn. These smelly Vikings never learn. You guys push as many men over as you wish. We don't mind, of course we don't. So, what have we got going on here? Well, it looks like you guys really are going out of your way there. Okay, as far away from Mercia as possible. I like your idea. That is very wise, sir. So we do have an intriguer, somebody who's causing whispers in the ears of our people, and I think we know who that is. Yes, I do believe this will probably be our good friend Ethelred here. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and a mild success. Okay, absolutely. Show respect. There you go, my friend. We've shown you a little bit of respect, even though really, personally, I feel like you don't deserve respect. So what have we got? Well, we need we can't afford any more archers. Damn shame. So we're going to wait to see if these guys push us any further, and hopefully this guy here will, and they will literally have nothing left and we can go around and take all their things. That sounds absolutely wonderful. Let's have a quick check on how... It does look like the East Angles have decided that they don't want to fight the Mercians. Of course, very, very wise, my friend. What we're going to do is we're going to come and take that before you sneak in and take it, sir. We know you was heading that way. We know you was. These guys here, I think, are pretty much going to be okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here, take this, and we should all be good. We do need to start a war with you because you have one of our little settlements that we want. Absolutely wonderful, and we'll give you a little push off. Yes, you head over there, sir. Absolutely wonderful. Well, all seems to be going really well here. We have no money, Seowulf. Remember, you ate the money. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, well, all seems to be going really well there. Let's see how things progress over here. Hopefully they'll come and attack us. Let's end our turn and we'll see what happens. Welcome back, guys. So we have a noble birth. Yes, Mercia is full of joy as Snellhelm has given birth. Well, he hasn't. I hope he hasn't. His wife has given birth to a little boy, which is absolutely wonderful. God bless you, little child. Hopefully you will be as majestic as your father. So a little kindness as well. So because we were so kind to Ethelred, everybody seems to be really happy. Basically, just because Seowulf didn't eat him, everybody is really happy, so that is absolutely wonderful. So all is going really, really well here. We have lost one of our settlements. Let us just give you a quick show of what's happened. This sneaky guy here snuck in and has taken the settlement back. So we're just going to simply go in there and absolutely romper stomp him. That seems like a really good plan. However, he's probably going to head over there and we're just going to end up playing cat and mouse with him as we... So we'll have to wait and see. We can't actually attack him because he'll just run off like a little coward. So there is that. Our good friend here as well. We do need to start heading you over here, my friend, so we can start a war with you and take this back. Now, we are aware that this is your entire army there, so that's very nice. We really don't mind that at all. These guys seem to be heading towards Mercia, so we are going to venture out of our little Manchester area here, and we're going to absolutely chase you down, sir. Absolutely wonderful. Now, this is going to be an absolute romper stomp, no fight whatsoever. So we'll give it a fight, and we'll cut the video just to show you the best bits. And that's another victory, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you only have 19 men left, even less than your friend. Even better. So yes, kill them all, eat them all, Seowulf, eat them all. Absolutely wonderful. Yes, we've killed you. So what is the next plan? What is the next plan, Seowulf? Well, we're going to head over to Manchester, just recover a few of our men, and then we're going to pop back over here and attack this guy. So that sounds absolutely wonderful. All is good there. Absolutely wonderful. And I think we're all good. It does look like the East Angles have decided to bring a pathetic, measly army trying to march their way into, of course, Mercia. Well, Wilfrith will destroy you, sir, so all good there. So we're going to end our turn. All is glorious there. Before we do, let us just have a little quick check on how our generals are doing. So as you can see, obviously we know Ceolwulf is insane. However, he plays it safe, horribly scarred. That is terrible. He's probably lost an arm or something, but it doesn't stop him. He has got some mighty traits here. He's a mighty war chief. As you can see, lots of good traits. His command is 10 plus, which means he really is an outstanding general. That is absolutely excellent. One hell of a king. Let's have a quick check of our good friend Snellhelm. Snellhelm is doing as well. Not as good as our dear king there, but he's still absolutely outrageously good. As well as Gatekeeper, which means good morale when we're under siege. He is also insane. It must run in the family. Other than that, all seems to be going really well, and yes, apparently he's a talented grower. He likes to grow vegetables in his spare time. Absolutely wonderful, Snellhelm. Just the sort of man we like. Let us have a quick check of Wilfrith here as well. Another talented grower. We really do like growing vegetables, it would appear. What we're going to do is we're going to try and find you a wife, my dear friend. Charming, yes. We will take your hand, my dear. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You've probably just married the first person that came along. Now, it would appear that way. However, one of the main reasons that we've chosen her is she gives influence. And at the moment, our dear son has no influence at all. So that will help, of course. It is very important that our prince has influence, otherwise everybody's going to hate him and will try and take over once our dear king eats himself. So wonderful. We will end turn and see how we get on in the next turn, guys. Right, guys, so what do we have this turn? Well, we have somebody trying to raid us, of course. You cannot attack us, so you just go around raiding and doing whatever you can. That is very pathetic, sir. We also have upgraded our cavalry, which is excellent. We're going to keep upgrading our cavalry to trained cavalry. This means we get Earl's Horsemen. Those guys are extremely delicious, so wonderful. We've also got more Vikings coming down here with a stack of 19. They are heavily injured, and they're only just going to get more heavily injured as they are currently decided to set camp up in a swamp. So that is absolutely wonderful. You guys can stay there all week if you want. We don't mind. So what else have we got? Well, we really need to take this guy out. However, he's also in a swamp, so we're just going to let him, well, kill himself. You stand in the swamp as long as you want, sir, as soon as we can, because we don't want to go marching our men into the swamp to attack you. No, we'll wait until you come to us, sir, and then we will take your things, of course. Absolutely wonderful. What else do we want? Well, we want, of course, a watermill in our newly gathered settlement there. So absolutely wonderful. All seems to be going really well there. Wonderful. Let's have a quick check. Yes, okay, all seems glorious. Wonderful. You guys are still not doing anything. Okay, that's, well, we're quite happy for you to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pop over here and we're going to attack this guy because we don't like you stood there. You've been stood there for far too long, sir. So yes, wonderful. You have gone the long way around there, Ceolwulf. We're not going to bore you guys with that one because that is a no-brainer. Yes, you have been defeated, sir, of course. Wonderful. And we're going to head ourselves back to Manchester, of course. Kill them all. Glorious Manchester, the place that can never be captured by the Vikings because it is too mighty. So absolutely wonderful. And we have a skill. It's Ceolwulf. He has eaten enough people to level up. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to give him another quartermaster. That's right, you've got an improved quartermaster, sir. Absolutely wonderful. All glorious there. Yes, we're going to wait there. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Okay, all good. We will end the turn and we will see how we get on with the next one. We really need more money, Ceolwulf. Greetings, guys. We have some terrible news. It seems like Snellhelm's little boy has died at the age of, well, nil. He has died. That is an absolute shame. Rumour has it that Ceolwulf has eaten the little... But no, no, we're not going to go down that path. Moving on quickly. So, apparently Ceolwulf is pleasant. Yes, you are very pleasant, sir. Absolutely wonderful. So what else have we got? Well, nothing really has happened there. The Vikings are trying to, run. They're trying to run as fast as they possibly can. However, the crazy, insane Ceolwulf is chasing you, my friend, yes, and he will capture your things. So we're going to make short work of it. Again, we won't bore you guys with that one because that's a no-brainer, of course. Easy peasy. And then obviously we'll take this guy out and we'll go and start taking more things around Manchester and getting the small settlements. Kill them all. Wonderful. And we were going to head ourselves over here, sir. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. And how are things going over here, you may ask? Well, it does appear that this guy here who was stood in the swamp, he's decided that he wants to capture one of our territories. Well, that's not going to work out too well for you. Send Snellhelm. Now, Snellhelm is obviously in an absolute rage because his little boy has died. So this could be an absolute onslaught. However, it does seem like they have got more men. We will have to wait and see. Snellhelm, you know what Snellhelm's like. He does not take defeat kindly. So there we go. It is the king as well. It is King Ethelnoth here. So we will have to punish you, my friend. Let's see how we get on, guys. Right, let's see if Snellhelm can pull off a stunning victory here. So what do we have? Well, we have our men marching to the front line. As you can see, we already have our cavalry pushing, and we have some sneaky axemen who are currently trying to push with the cavalry, as you can see here. Now, their cavalry is fleeing for their lives, which is a damn shame. We was hoping they would stop and fight, however that's not the case. We're going to push our axe infantry in. This is drawing a lot of their infantry to this flank here, while our main army here are pushing forward, ready to encircle them. Now, we're not expecting these guys here to do all that well, however they are up against some quite mighty people. We also have, you may not be able to see, but we have some sneaky archers over here just trying to help out as much as we can. Now, our cavalry seems to have got blobbed up in the corner there, which is a damn shame. However, their cavalry has spotted our archers and is pushing for our archers now, which is a damn shame. You boys are probably not going to survive this. Now, our main lines have met. We've sent some Marsha infantry spearmen over to help. However, these are Danelaw housecarls who are very, very powerful. With that being said, we are sending more spearmen over to try and help as best we can, and it is all seeming to be rather over on this flank here. We've pushed them pretty bad, I would say. Our cavalry is still blobbing up in the back there, which is a damn shame. We really need our cavalry to come and help. And our infantry here, these are just mailed sea axes. These guys are powerful, but not against berserkers. This is a damn shame, and their cavalry has just pushed heavy there. Our cavalry is currently on the move as well, which is absolutely excellent, as their archers and their javelin have been causing absolute mayhem. So that is absolutely wonderful. That is not the right way. So absolutely wonderful. Here we go. Our horsemen are doing an excellent job there. Absolutely wonderful. However, our men are trying to get rid of their long axes. It is going reasonably well. It's still pretty close though. This flank here is struggling quite a bit. Where is Snellhelm? Snellhelm is over here somewhere trying to fight the centre. Hopefully we can fold. It does look like that flank is folded. We also have some infantry over here dealing with some axemen. Hopefully they can do okay. However, our cavalry here, our cavalry come for a beautiful charge there. This should fold this flank completely. We've got more infantry. You look absolutely exhausted, my friend. You there, you look exhausted. You can do it, my friend. Keep pushing. It does look like the centre is folded as well. We need to send everything we have over to this flank here, as this is where the main blob of their army is now. It does look like we have dealt with their archers over here as well. Our cavalry's coming to wipe up. This is a victory. This is an obvious, stunning victory. Our men are coming over now to help. Just with this last flank here, they've seen what's happening and they're trying to run for their lives. It is no luck. You will not escape, my friend. Our cavalry's also pushing. This is a victory, guys. This is a stunning victory from Snellhelm. However, I am a little bit scared that we have lost quite a lot of infantry. This centre took quite a lot of Mercian lives, as well as this flank here. You boys have a rest. You've done a great job there. Well done. Yes, it is a stunning victory, guys. They are running for their lives. Well done, Mercia. You have pulled off another victory. We told you not to upset Snellhelm. However, some of his men look like they upset Snellhelm as well, and we did lose a little bit more men than we're used to losing there. In fact, we lost quite a lot of... In fact, Snellhelm, you need to calm down, my friend, because you have lost quite a lot of your infantry there. However, that was an absolute crushing defeat. Defeat for the Vikings, and they have no army left at all. So absolutely wonderful. That is them guys destroyed. So this means all is going really, really well there. We do need to just wait for our men to replenish a little bit before we come marching over here and take out this guy. Of course we do. Hopefully he will capture this. We don't know if those guys are allies. Let's have a quick check. Let's have a little check. Who is your allies? You have no allies. Absolutely wonderful. So we will crush you and take your things, sir. Absolutely wonderful. All in all very successful there. We are slightly concerned that our dear son here, Wilfrith, is missing all the fun. So that is a damn shame. We also have a skill at Snellhelm. Yes, Quartermaster Snellhelm, absolutely wonderful. So we will end the turn and we will see how we get on in the next one. And we're back. Nothing eventful, literally nothing eventful happened. There was a couple of peace treaties and that was all. So what we're going to do, well, we're going to capture this place, of course we are. We'll capture that place, thank you sir, much appreciated. And then we're going to come down here and destroy the remaining army of these guys. However, we are aware that this guy here has tried to be quite sneaky and is coming over here. So we're going to march our way over there just to meet him and greet him and absolutely destroy him. That is the plan. Snellhelm, please do not get all your men killed again. We are gonna you go and wait in there, my friend, because we're not ready to start a war with this guy just yet. However, it might be useful. No, we will keep our Wilfrith here just in case the East Angles decide, because as soon as we move him, they will come down and start wrecking the place. So, however, we do have some money to spend. Yes, Ceolwulf loves to spend his money. So what we're going to spend it on? Well, we're going to get a watermill. Now, what do these do? Well, these help with food production and income from farms. So that is, of course, absolutely wonderful. And we will upgrade our farm here as well while we're at it. So absolutely wonderful. All is glorious there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, and I know we're going to end the turn pretty quick here, but there's nothing else to do. So we'll end another turn and we'll see if there is a little bit more to do in the next one. Greetings and welcome back. Oh dear, it does look like the King of the East Angles. I do believe this is... Yes, this is Guthrum. Guthrum himself with his full 20 stack of infantry are heading God only knows where. I would run for your life, sir. Run for your life. Now, with that being said, we do have quite a lot of food, so what we're going to do is we are going to quickly, hopefully, and just in the nick of time, improve our dear Prince Wilfrith here, because the last thing we want is to get absolutely stomped by the East Angles. So absolutely wonderful. Hopefully that will be it won't be enough, but it should be enough to deter him from coming this way. So we'll have to wait to see how things progress with that one. We do have enough food still. Absolutely wonderful. And it does look like you guys are going to try and sneak back over here. We're going to send our dear friend Elfwine over here just to stop you from taking things that don't belong to you, sir. Now, on other news, it does appear that these guys here are trying to sneak past, so we're going to send our dear Snellhelm over to try and stop him. We might even set up a nice little ambush on this road, because the chances are he's going to come marching down here. So we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. Also, our king is ready to come and take away these guys' lives. Yes, we will destroy you guys. You guys are becoming a bit of a pest. So absolutely wonderful. So there we go. We are gonna leave it for today, guys. Yes, we're gonna leave it for today. So join us back next time, because next time we should have a nice little ambush for this guy, and that should be rid of him. And then we can push up here and start taking all these places up here, as well as coming up here. We've got a war to start with this little chap here as well, just to take his things, as well as our king to march up, and hopefully next time we should get our way quite far up north and be expanded a lot more. And of course we need to keep our eye on Guthrum, because he's a naughty little cheeky boy and we don't want him to come in and start wrecking the place. So catch us next time for some more fun on, well, Mercia. See you next time, guys.